So what is this whole search? Sadhguru, I am not feeling any great search within me. All I feel like right now is breakfast. Yes, but you're not yet in heaven. This is Isha Yoga Center. People don't eat breakfast here. Why can't we just enjoy the mundane, every little thing? Why can't we find pleasure and joy and just do it? You must do that. If you cannot even do that, you're no good. You're no good for anything. If you cannot enjoy the sunrise, if you cannot enjoy the breakfast that you eat, if you cannot enjoy the air that you breathe, if you cannot enjoy the earth that you walk upon, you're simply no good for anything, because even birds and animals are doing it, yes? So, if you're not even able to do that, this is sub-animal state. I believe that many of you managed to do that. So we are saying, what is the next possibility? Because there is something within you which longs. Either you put the longing to a little bit of sleep with too much breakfast, or you've confused the longing by creating false longings. See, whatever a human being is seeking, whether you're seeking money or you're seeking pleasure, you're seeking food, starting from the fundamental of food, because food is the first thing that you cried for when you were born, isn't it? See that child you heard some time ago, he's been brainwashed, conditioned. Now he cries, "Mummy." Now, first when he cried, first when you cried, food, isn't it so? Even now, it's food that you're crying for, but it comes through mummy. So starting from this fundamental longing for food, what is the longing for food? One thing is the physical hunger, nourishment, but beyond hunger also you're eating, isn't it? I can see. Food ingestion, digestion, assimilation is a way of taking something which is not a part of you and making it a part of you. If it happens on the lowest level, we call it food. If it happens on the highest level, we call it yoga. Yoga means union. In between, there are many ways, sexuality, ambition, this one, that one, a million other ways. But the longing is for unity. Somewhere there is a longing to include something and become little larger than who you are right now. Starts with that fundamental cry of a child just born, which is just basic about food. Then various types of cries will happen along the way. All these cries are confusing the fundamental longing to include. The essential longing, hello? The essential longing is to include by eating, by possessing, by conquering. These are all the crude ways of doing it. But the same longing, singular longing, right through your life, please see, from the moment you were born, you're still crying for the same thing. You want to include something more as a part of yourself. All I'm telling you is, don't go by installments. Nobody ever does it that way. You cannot count. I think we can do it. We have 2 full days. All of you can start counting right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm sure by Sunday evening, we would have reached infinite if we do it incessantly. No? 2 days, non-stop counting, 48 hours. I think we can make it. Or you are a problem. 2 days of counting will get you to infinite. You do 1,000,000 years of counting, you will not get there. You're longing, whatever the longing for, whether it's for food, it's the pain of hunger or lust or ambition, conquest, it is the same longing. If you bring little more consciousness to this longing, you will see this is not what you're longing for. What you're longing for is inclusiveness. So you can confuse the fundamental longing with variety of things, running after this for 5 years, running after that for 10 years, running after another thing for 25 years. Then when you're still wanting to run, it's gone. A 94-year-old man in Kentucky, you know what's Kentucky? These are people who breed horses. A 94-year-old man who lived on a horse ranch all his life, whose whole life and work is with studs. At 94, he married his sixth wife, was only 18 years of age. You know, there's a large ranch. So, he met his wife on the first day and then he asked her, "See, do you know what we are supposed to do?" Just like Adam. "Did you talk to your mother? Did she tell you some facts about life?" She said, "No, I did not speak to my mother. I do not know any facts about life." Then he said, I think I know, but I've forgotten. I've been out of the active involvement with the ranch for the last 10 years and I've forgotten." "You've forgotten, but still the pattern has not stopped." Many things are just like this with life. You have forgotten that the only longing is for inclusiveness. Here and there, whatever comes your way, you want to grab and include, little by little, piece by piece. You will not get the cosmic, you will not get the existence that way, piece by piece, too many pieces. Nobody can put it together piece by piece. Either you swallow it whole or you don't. That's how it is. As I told you yesterday, you must… every step you take, every breath you take, I want you to see that whatever you're in touch with now, this planet, the air that you breathe, the sky, the mountain, everything, if you're willing to look at it in a certain way, is overwhelming. If you're willing to see that you as a person, though you can walk, talk, do this, that, you're still not grasped any one of them. You don't know. The blades of grass here may be laughing at your ignorance, they are actually. Do you hear? I want you to hear, because that's how it is. Everything here knows life except the human being. Because he was given the power to transcend life, he has chosen to go under. He was given the freedom not just to be life, he could go above life. But most of them chose to go below. They're not even enjoying life as a tree is enjoying life. It only suffers if it has a bad deal. You're capable of suffering a good deal. No breakfast is a bad deal, but this lunch coming at 9:30, that's a good deal.